Hello, hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. So as we prepare our little space here for today's collectives, I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who's taken the time to sign up to my Patreon or my Facebook subscriptions. You guys are the MVPs. That is my main source of income. So I am very deeply appreciative of everybody who is supportive. Of course, that's not the only way to support. I'm also very, very grateful to everybody who takes the time to comment, to react, to share, send stars. All of those things each make an impact. And they let me know that you genuinely appreciate my time and energy. So it means a lot to me. 1 second. There we go. Now, that being said, let's get started with today's collective. What's the message for today's collective? Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Okay. Let's look this up. The Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Okay. So it says that drawing this card invites you to open your aura and allow Sunshine Yellow Dragons to pour light into you, containing the keys and codes to understand at a profound level all the creatures of this planet. Then send these dragons to all humans who need to change their relationship with animals. See the minds and hearts of these people blazing glorious yellow as they expand their perspective and see animals for who they truly are. It is also important to visualize all the animals in the world being touched by Sunshine Yellow Dragons and lighting up with hope. Be a sunshine yellow bridge of light along which these dragons can travel to help animals everywhere. You will accrue good karma as you assist your fellow creatures. Okay. Let's see. What does this have to do with today's collective? We start off with the Six of Swords. The Hermit. The Five of Swords. Oof. Strength card. Sire of Swords, which is the King of Swords. And the Empress. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor. Ooh, Death card. Sire of Cups. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, High Priestess. This one is... Okay. So either one, this King of Swords and the Emperor are the same person. Or on one hand, the Empress could be... The Empress could be the one working towards connecting with an Emperor. Or this Emperor could be the one working towards connecting with her. Or the King of Swords is the one working to connect with her, but there's an Emperor around. Does that make sense? There's multiple ways we could look at this. Okay, so let's look at it. I'm trying to figure out which storyline to start with. I'm sorry, there's so much pause. I don't mean for there to be so much dead air, but I'm trying to figure out which one, it's like a combination, which one clicks. Because even the storyline is a little... We start off with the Six of Swords, which is someone, finding a solution to something, heading in a certain direction, being sure of their movement. They're solution oriented. But then they hit the Hermit. So I'm not sure if they become the Hermit or if this is someone they encounter where now they're in the Five of Swords. So I'm going to say it's more someone that they encountered, because if you're in Hermit mode, you won't come out of Hermit mode being the Five of Swords. So it's more likely that they encountered a Hermit and now they feel like they were defeated. They feel almost humiliated. So if this Hermit is the same person as the Empress, that would start to make a little bit more sense. But then, I don't know, it's still a little... It makes sense only because Strength card, especially in this Strength card, it shows feminine putting the sword down and approaching a fire-breathing dragon full of courage, right? That's why it's Strength. So this masculine, this Emperor, they might be very used to, okay, this is starting to make more sense. They might be very used to showing up to people as King of Swords. It doesn't mean that they don't have all four kings, but as we noticed, the King of Cups part, they might keep that hidden, or they might keep that, they might try to act like that part doesn't exist. But it does. But the part that they show humanity, the part that they show everyone, is King of Swords. So they come across very aloof, a little detached, being fair, just, they're honorable. But you're not going to see this person being passionate about things. You're not going to see them be... you're not going to see them be... Oh, how to put this? They want to make sure everybody looks at them like, I don't care. I'm just, this doesn't matter to me. But meeting this Empress has changed. It's changed them. It's put them in this place of feeling... Maybe this Sunshine Yellow Dragon is the Empress in the sense that the way she presents herself is very nurturing, very healing, very respectful, very understanding, not only of animals, but we are reading about dragons, right? So everyone. So Eight of Pentacles tells me that they've been dealing with this Empress over time. So maybe when they first met this person, they were a hermit. I don't know how long, maybe 8 years, maybe, I don't know, 8 months, I don't know. But I feel like when they first encountered this person, both people left with a sour taste in their mouth. It was not pleasant, it was ugly. But as time passes, I feel like they've evolved into an emperor and this person has evolved into an empress. There's been a lot of transformation, there's been a lot of growth. Let's see. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. It's just not a very congruent story yet. So I apologize, but I feel like there's more that will be revealed that'll make it more congruent as we go. So be patient. And we start with the Empress. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords energy. Okay. Seeing straight through bullshit. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Five of Swords. with the Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know. The energy I'm getting is that these two met and they clashed. But they clashed in a really ugly way. Because the Five of Swords came up twice. So both people ended up feeling defeated, humiliated, and they haven't forgotten it. But we still have an Emperor and an Empress. And the Empress has come out again. So I do feel like when these two people met, they weren't at their best. Let's put it that way. They weren't at their best. And now they are. But neither person has forgotten the Five of Swords that they dealt with the other person. Are all three of these stories related? This is the third story that's kind of, I don't know, they're kind of, we'll see. Anywho, because look, we've got King and Queen of Swords. So this could be two people who are actually very gentle, very loving, very healing people, but somehow they rubbed each other the wrong way. And at one point they were kind of like mortal enemies. And I don't feel like they're that now. But with Seven of Cups, they're honestly at this place where they don't know what to think of this other person. I think the Empress shines through a little stronger than the Emperor does. Only because the Emperor hasn't shown up on the table. King of Swords showed up on the table. Whereas the Empress has shown up twice. So it's more clear. Maybe this person's barely developing into the Emperor. They're in the current transformation of being the Emperor. I think that if they're in the transformation, the part that they're working on is the King of Cups. It's the part that they're working on because it comes up with the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's somebody who either tries to hide from their feelings, deny their feelings, or lies about their feelings. So that's the energy that came up with the King of Cups. And they might be in a transformation to becoming an Emperor. Clarify Six of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Clarify Six of Swords. There he is again, King of Swords. See, I'm telling you. With the Fool. That's not good. And it's connected to, see, it's connected to the Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups, it's this energy of the Empress or this King of Swords. It's a memory. And the memory is connected to you were a fool. Let's see. Clarify. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups, King of Swords. So these could have been friends. Once upon a time, they might have been friends. They might have been friends for a long time. But this person keeps showing up as King of Swords. Maybe it's, I don't know why I'm thinking right now that the fact that they keep focusing on showing up as the King of Swords instead of the King of Cups is what's making them a fool. Because Five of Swords is that push and pull energy, right? So they might have been friends, and even in friendship, they're constantly doing this. I care about you, I don't care about you. I care about you, I don't care about you. But now they are in this place of clear vision. They are in this place of, I was foolish. Clarify the Hermit. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Wow. Sun. Oh. Nine of Wands. Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles. I think all three stories are connected. I think that's giving us more detail. So the first story was about two people kind of sizing each other up. Second story was telling us the regret the emperor felt and where they're, what they're trying to do. And this is giving us even more detail about what they're regretful about. Because I feel like they're all connected because, okay. I feel like back when these two met, this was not a King of Swords, this was a Knight of Swords. And this was not an Empress, they were a hermit. They were in their hermit's journey. They were still learning about themselves. So they might have approached this person offering love. Looking at this Knight of Swords like, you are my partner, you are my lover. And because they are a Knight of Swords, they might have said something really immature or really blunt. Because Son of Swords they don't mean to be, right? This is somebody who's a truth sayer. But a King of Swords is more mature in how they express the truth. Well, Son of Swords is not. So they said something, and if you look at their claws, they're holding onto the sword not by the hilt, but by the blade. So what they said hurt someone else, but it hurt them too. That's what they're realizing now. It was a hollow victory. The way that they expressed themselves created a problem, a blockage between them and this Empress. So now this person is an Empress. And now this person is feeling foolish as hell because now I think that they are attracted to this Empress. With this Nine of Wands, they're in the energy of, I don't want to give up. I want to let this person know I do see a future here. I do see the possibility of us growing together. But is it too late? The Five of Swords, the only way that they would know, oh, this is getting spicy. Okay, at first it was all disjointed. Now it's starting to make sense. Whatever they said was something that was not to be forgotten. This Empress has not forgotten what was said to her. So they might have said something like, you'll never find somebody, either they might have said something like, you'll never find somebody like me, you'll never be with someone like me. They said something that was meant, it was meant to be clear, it was meant to be truth. Like, I'm just letting you know, this is where we stand. But it was possibly said in such a way that was offensive and was deeply hurtful. Because now they feel like, I fucked myself with that. I didn't mean to, I was just being honest. Because nowhere here does it show that they were trying to be mean. Although the Empress might have taken it like they're a bully because maybe they highlighted something that was mean. Like maybe they might have said, you're poor. I don't date poor people. I don't know. They said something that this person doesn't let go of. And now the only way that they could fix it is if they really put their ego aside and almost like they have to address the blockage. That's just it. Whatever they said, they have to address it because this Empress hasn't forgotten what was said. And she's showing up as Queen of Swords, meaning that they're not seeing her soft side. Even though she shows up as Empress twice, they see Queen of Swords because that's what she shows up as, because she has not forgotten this. So she's not being mean. She's not being unfair. She's not being hurtful, or she just hasn't forgotten what they said. And she treats them accordingly. So if they said something like, I don't like dealing with people like you, she keeps her distance, even if they are now willing to bond more. She's just like, no, you this is what you said. Let's keep this clear. Clarify 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Clarify 5 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot. The Son of Wands. Ooh. Look. Oh, okay. It bothers them. It does. It bothers this person because they feel like I'm not who I used to be, though. Who I used to be was a Son of Wands, Son of Swords, like Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. I was impulsive. I was too blunt. But in their head, this is what's going on in their head. There's anxiety, there's worry, there's concern, because I feel like now they're turning into an emperor. They're not fully there yet because they're in the middle of a transformation, because that's just it. This is the part that they're lacking. I feel like this is somebody who's grown into a solid King of Swords, possibly a solid King of Pentacles, King of Wands. But the part that they're missing is the King of Cups. That's the part that they're missing. It's not that they don't feel this deeply. They're missing the part where you're not supposed to hide your feelings from people you care about. You're not supposed, you're supposed to care about the emotions of others as well, not just your own. And so, yeah, the 5 and the 4 of Swords together, well, if I could put this down. The 5 and the 4 of Swords together is that 9 of Swords. They're anxious. They're worried because they want to heal this. However, this is the part that they need to work on. This is how they need to approach. They need to approach, and look at how they show up. Somebody who shows up in King of Swords, like the most fierce energy, has to show up like this. This might have been somebody who might have said, I don't date white girls, or, I don't know what they said, but they said something that they feel like, God, now how am I going to fix that? Because they do want to fix it. They want to change. In fact, this is their focus. Right now, their main focus is that they want to transform the way that this Empress sees them. The way that this Empress deals with them, because she won't forget what was said. Does that make sense? Clarify strength. Let's see. 9 of Cups, clarify strength. Mother of Wands. Oh, Father of Wands. With the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I don't think they ever thought that they would be attracted to this Empress. So that tells me that whatever they said had to do with their attraction to the Empress. So they criticized something about, I don't know, about the attraction. So they might have said something like, I'm not, let's say she's a redhead, and they might have said, oh no, redheads are not my type. I'm sorry, I'm not attracted to redheads. Or if she's a brunette, she's a blonde. They either criticized her character, her body, her looks. They criticized something about her that let her know, I'm not ever going to be attracted to someone like you, just because of who you are. And so she was like, okay. And she pulled back. But as she transformed and has grown into the Empress, now they're attracted. And this is a problem because of what they said before. Because who she is hasn't changed. It's only magnified. It's only improved. And if anybody could tame them, it's the Empress. In fact, I feel like part of the reason that they've grown and that they're currently transforming into the Emperor is because of the Empress. They want to let her know we're compatible. We're a match. See? King and Queen of Wands, we're a match. It would be their wish. Their wish would be granted if she saw this the same way. If she saw the potential between them. Because they feel like we would be a power couple. Emperor and Empress. King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Wands. Power couple, power couple, power couple. So at the time that they were a Knight or Son of Swords, maybe that was it. They didn't see her as their equal. And now they definitely see her as their equal, but now they're almost not sure they can persuade her about that. They can't. They're not sure how to show her, I am attracted to you. Clarify Sire of Swords. The Magician. Ten of Swords, Daughter of Cups. The Four of Wands. You know what's interesting is that things happened exactly the way they were meant to happen. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is saying, because if these two had come together at the time that the Hermit was attracted to the Son of Swords, they would have probably fallen apart because neither one of them were at their best. And the time that they've known each other, they might have kept their distance from each other, but I feel like they were in the same environment because they've built memories, they've built roots. So now if they try, there's a much higher probability of this working out. So they're going to try. I do feel like all three stories are connected, and that in that way that I mentioned before. Because at the Ten of Swords, they really feel like they fucked this up. And they want to unfuck it. They're like, where's the fuck eraser so I can erase this, what I did? Because at the Page of Cups, now they have all these sweet, cuddly feelings towards the Empress, and they're not sure what to do with it because that's the area that they're challenged with, right? So she's helping them complete their last challenge to step into Emperor energy. But she's showing up already as a full-blown Empress. Clarify the Empress. Five of Cups, Seven of Cups. Justice. This is the third time, is it, that the Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck? But different cards underneath. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. Yeah. What they want now is, now they're like, okay, now you can come to me again. But now she doesn't want to. She doesn't want, okay, that's, okay. This is making more sense. So in the past, I feel like she was the one to make the first move. They were like, no, thank you, rejected her. She grew up and blossomed into this, and I'm saying blossomed because it's a tree, right? Literally. Blossomed into the Empress, who now knows her value, now knows her worth. And as an Empress, they're like, okay, now you can come to me, and now she don't want to. There's a little bit of a grudge there, but it's also because she's remembering, okay, so as an Empress, she knows her value, right? And if somebody in the past told her, you're not my type, I don't like redheads, or I don't like blondes, I don't like brunettes, I don't like, maybe it's her culture, maybe she's Mexican like me, right? I'm pulling my culture because I don't want to insult any of yours. Or they might have told her I'm not into Mexican girls, or I'm not into Latinas, I'm not into, maybe she's white, I'm not into white girls, I'm not into black girls, I'm not into Asians, whatever. They said something that she's holding on to so that she's, it's like she's holding on to it on purpose though, like, so that I make sure that I don't have feelings for this person. So they might interact together a lot. And if they flirt, she's going to take it like, oh, they just flirt because they like to flirt. She doesn't realize that They want something serious now because she stands out now. In the past, she didn't. Now she does. Now they can see the Empress in her. But now they also, I think part of why they're upset is because with the Five of Wands, they feel like, oh, now I have to compete for her attention. Now I have to compete for her attention. Well, once upon a time, it was easily given, and now it's not. Are they in regret? Yes, they are. Very much in regret. But with the Seven of Cups, they did let her know she was just one of their options, and she wasn't the option they wanted. So it's interesting that the Justice card came out because it's basically saying, now it's your turn to know what it's like to put somebody in that place. Because now you are one of her options, and maybe not the option she wants. But if you do want to be the option she wants, you've got to work on that last challenge and learn to express your feelings. Wow. That is not what I was expecting. Especially not with this energy. I'm not sure what Sunshine Yellow Dragons has to do with this. Unless it's talking about, just the energy here of the Empress being someone who heals, respects, and understands people. And because she stepped into that energy, now they're attracted. But wow, that was interesting. So this is where I'll end it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, I look forward to feedback, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.